Sweet and Sour Gamers. I'm Mayrune.
I'm Xavier. On what game we're playing today? Of course, everybody should recognize this screen almost immediately.
Surprisingly enough, no.
Really?
Yeah. So, while I go around TikTok and I'm like looking at polls and whatnot every once in a while, some people have not even touched any of the previous games.
Really?
Yeah, they've only started with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. We are of that age where there are people who have not played Ocarina of Time.
Wow. Anyways, welcome to The Legend of Mayrune. My name is Xavier.
I'm Mayrune.
You're what?
I'm Mayrune. I'm Snoff.
Okay, so this is The Legend of Snoff.
Legend of Snoff!
Oh god, are we gonna start our own trend of just giving Link really weird names when we have the option to name him?
Absolutely. Why would we not? In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree.
Not the Great Deku Tree?
No, just the Deku Tree.
What a fucking... What?
The children of the forests, the Kokiri, live here with me.
Okay, the precursors to Koroks.
Yeah, because forest children.
But they never changed back into Koroks because the Korok form was a lot more convenient for them.
You mean they never turned back into their Kokiri form? The thing I think I'm most upset about, like, it's just a wasted opportunity that I think a lot of people just don't consider. Because now that we've gotten confirmation that Koroks can come in different tree types and different, like, leaf types for the face.
Mm-hmm. That we don't.
Also, this is, like, genuinely, like, for, like, game design-wise, is instantly intriguing. Because you're like, who the fuck are they? Who the fuck is that?
I mean, yeah, we've only ever been familiar with Ganondorf in, like, specific forms.
In
like
pig!
When he's in pig form.
When he big angry pig.
Anyways, as you were saying...
What was I saying? Hold on, give me a second.
As you just distract yourself.
Hold on! What was I saying?
Fuck if I remember.
God damn it!
You know my short-term memory is worse than yours.
Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, I remember now. So, I had mentioned that when Koroks were, like, in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, how they have, you can be different tree types and different leaf types.
Mm-hmm.
Why people haven't made Kokiris that are wearing different colored tunics and stuff.
You know what? That is an interesting and missed opportunity.
Because this is not the only area where the Kokiri are.
Why don't we have bamboo Koroks?
Right? Missing out on some fun shit. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. This is a game meant for children.
All these and
thous and dos.
They would never understand my speech. And they never
I
shall.
am old as fuck. And this is how you can tell I'm old as fuck.
I just love how that's how they donate somebody's actual age by having them do all these
Which is
dramatic
weird,
these and thous.
Because, like, the Kokiri don't speak the same way as the Deku Tree does, but it's obvious that the Deku Tree is the one who raised them. And speech patterns are something you develop from the person who's teaching you.
Maybe they've had trade with Hylians, but they never really reveal it.
No, that doesn't sound right, because anytime someone who isn't a Kokiri enters the forest, they get lost.
Well, it doesn't mean that they don't interact with them from time to time. Even if it means that they just kind of lead the person to their death.
Yeah. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule.
Do you suppose that's how the Kokiri get all the specific goods that they don't normally have in the forest at the shop, is that they lead people to their dooms and then take whatever goods that they have on their person?
Purposely, like, just the laughing or screaming of children just to draw people in. That's horrifying. I love it. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. Seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Incorrect. It is Zelda who leads. Link is just the one with the sword.
Oh yeah, you're right, eh?
Because, like, Link has no part in much of, like, actually having control. He only has the choice of doing it.
Oh yeah, you're right, eh? So he's just kind of a walking inciting incident. Oof.
Yeah? Oof. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. I am currently...
I am currently suffering from a case of the tummy rumbling.
from that insidious curse, the tummy rumblies. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. That's a lot to put on tiny wings.
and on a literal fucking child.
Yeah? There's... fucking Mido. There's a comic that I'm like a huge fan of. It's an animated comic. That's based off of the first Legend of Zelda. And it pretty much is the old man who's giving Link the sword. And Link asks, is this a gift? And the old man says, no, the sword is a curse. And I'm sorry, and I hope you can one day forgive me.
Fuck, I remember that exact comic you're talking about.
Yeah, no, it breaks my heart. Because it's true. A sword is not a gift, it is a curse. Having it means you have to hurt others. Hello, Snap! Wake up! The Great Deku Tree? Why is Navi the one who refers to the Deku Tree as the Great Deku Tree?
Reverence, maybe?
Maybe.
I guess when he's referring to himself, he decides
He would not add that reverence.
Because it would be kind of odd to...
refer to yourself as great. I don't know, Alexander did that.
Well, Alexander the Pretty Alright's just a fucking idiot.
And Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? I am 10!
But yes, anyways, speaking of that comic that you were talking about, I actually just found it.
Yeah.
It is dangerous to go alone. Take this. Will it keep me safe? No, there is no safety to be found in a sword. A sword brings death. It does not give life. It is a responsibility, a burden. This is no gift. It is a curse. I hope one day you will forgive me. God, that is just so fucking powerful.
Yeah? You finally woke up! I'm Navi, the fairy.
Dying.
Don't die.
Feel bad Waluigi time.
The Great Deku Tree asked for me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. No, the Great Deku Tree asked you to fetch me. That was it. That was all the Great Deku Tree asked you to do.
Yeah.
At this point, that is all that has been asked. Let's get going, right now! Sure, I guess.
But why am I getting a fairy now, of all times?
Suddenly, out of nowhere, why suddenly fairy? So, like, did you know that for speedrunning this game, people often use a Japanese version because the text advances faster?
Really?
Yeah. Hi, Saria!
Small friend.
Yahoo! Hi!
Somebody just fucking sneezing really loud while they're naming their kid. Is that the name of our kid? Yes.
I love this. And I will never not love this.
Oh yeah, right, the fucking Godzilla painting.
Yeah. Hi, Saria!
Speaking of Godzilla, wasn't, like, a new movie in a series out just, like, recently?
Probably. Finally, a fairy candy! Sorry, it's my allergies acting up again. Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri.
Oh yeah, right, that's what it was called. Godzilla -1. Wait.
-1?
Why the fuck is it -1?
Weird. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree.
Alright.
I've always loved Saria's design. It's very cute.
Yes. Best friend.
Yes.
Best friend whom will outlive you in every respect.
Yep. That's what happens when you're, not human.
When you're eternally trapped in youth.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what, kind of their nature in general, isn't it? Is just
Yeah, they're tree people.
they're tree people.
They're dryads!
Oh yeah, I guess so, eh? What an interesting concept. I never really would have thought of it like that.
Yeah, they're dryads. Z-targeting? No way. Walking sideways. Giant boulder that magically moves on its own!
I just love how sharply that boulder turns by itself for no good reason. It's just like, it's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in video game design, but it makes sense for them to be like, well, we can't just have this boulder just run this person over instantly.
I know, we'll put it on a path. Like it's patrolling? Like it's patrolling!
Wouldn't we just put a freaking thing in there?
Well, they don't have a means of protecting themselves.
Or, what the hell is it called? Not a thing. What the hell's that little sliding thing that I'm talking about? You know the spiky duders that slide along the floor?
Oh! One of the fucking...
I know
they
it's
have a name.
I know it's technically an enemy type, but I don't know what the fucking... As you casually get bowled over by this fucking giant boulder we've just been talking about for the past 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Looking for rupees.
Duh. I need 40. This is actually one of the few games that requires you to get rupees at the very start. But that's just so it teaches you about the shop system. Which is a pretty good way of doing it. Let me in the hole! I love the music of Ocarina of Time, I always have. And the fucking music for the Kokiri Forest is one of my favorites. I forgot, you can't pick up bushes until after you get the Goron bracelet.
I was gonna say, you can't pick this shit up until you... What you doing?
Damn bushes! My other favorite thing is breaking signs. There we go. That sign is now broken! But I can pick up pots, which should be significantly more heavy.
You would think.
So, speaking of Ocarina of Time, my stepdad ended up actually buying me the Ocarina of Time 3D, fucking 3DS.
I remember that.
I fucking love that 3DS. It's fucking gorgeous. And I, like, while part of it is nostalgia, I do still prefer, like, this version of Ocarina of Time.
The remake isn't bad by any
It does
means.
a lot of, like, it does add a lot of good, like, things that, like...
Quality of life things that were missing in Ocarina of Time. But it's not the original, it doesn't have the same nostalgia value behind it as the original game had.
Yeah. Well, and I was also going to say there's the other issue is that, or rather, not an issue, one of the other positives about it is that it added things to areas that, like, make sense why. Like, for example, the Temple of Time. It's stylized like a church. But it never really looked like a church in the original version.
Oh yeah, you're right, eh?
So, in the 3DS remake, they added, like, pillars and stuff. So that way it's more obvious that, like, hey, people would congregate here for religious reasons. Which opens its own can of worms. I've always hated this fucking sequence.
Watching you try to get across is gonna be amusing. Not gonna lie. Oh, you got this? You got this? Hell
I
yeah.
did it!
I remember back in...
Hello!
I remember as a child when I was trying to do that shit, I would always fuck up and fall right near the end. Like, there's just no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts. You would just fucking fall for no reason.
Also, would these trees be them?
Yes.
Because, like, this is Mido's house. Or rather, no, I'm sorry, this is the house of the twins. Which means they come from the same tree.
So does that mean that if you burn said tree down, they would die?
Yes. I would not suggest burning down children.
Burns in the children's. Yeah, I'm not twisted. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Blue Rupee! Let's go. Mido, you're a fuck! Hi, Snuff! Look this way! Look over here with Z! It's actually with left trigger.
Left trigger. Close enough to Z. Although
If it was on the, GameCube, yes.
If it was on a GameCube, yes.
No, actually, Z on the GameCube is over here.
Oh yeah, that's right, eh? Although we could get the 64 controller to really fuck with you and whatnot there.
I don't want it.
You know.
Damn it! I'm 3 rupees short. Be right. No, wait.
It's 40 rupees.
It's
Isn't
40 rupees. Yeah, I even said that earlier. Hello.
Welcome. We sell shields, but not swords. Just suddenly has shield and sword before you go visit Mido. Mido. Wait.
What the fuck?
Where the hell did you get that?
And a shield? What the fuck?
I love how he gatekeeps you from getting to the fucking Deku tree.
Even though, like, Navi obviously would be like, hey.
Hey, get the fuck out of our way. We got important business to take care of.
Now I'm wearing proper clothing. And by clothing, I mean weapons of destruction!
Weapons of mass destruction.
Iconic tunes to,
Iconic tunes to study too.
Yeah. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh! You have a Deku shield. Is the Deku shield made from the Great Deku Tree?
I would assume so, yes. If only just because it makes sense for the Deku Tree to do whatever he could to protect his kids. Which means that, on occasion, whenever incredibly hard bark would pop up on him, I guess he would be like, hey kids, I need you to come shave this bark off of me.
So that way, my bark is nice and smooth. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Oh, grief!
Why would you say that?
And even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh?
Why would you say that?
Because I am inside deeply evil. I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us, which is kind of fucked up. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh?
Because I'm not a little bitch.
Because I'm not a little cunt. Because I don't gatekeep fucking innocent people who do sticks!
Great Deku
I
sticks.
got a stick!
Many.
I just love the way they kind of wiggle around. Damn it. Because there's a way you can cut them to where they'll give you the nuts instead.
Isn't it where you have to slap their faces when they're lunging at you?
Yeah, but you can also get it from the stick ones too.
Really?
Yeah. Great Deku Tree! Beak.
I love his big mustache.
His fucking big mustache, giant eyebrows. Whoa, Navi.
Wait, I can't remember. Does the Great Deku Tree and frickin'
Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild? Yes. Snow. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. How did you know that and not comfort me?
Yes.
As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. What, so the evil is like Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu!
Oh god, I forgot how hideous he looked in fucking goddamn...
Wind Waker? Yeah, he does kind of look a little jarring in Wind Waker, doesn't he?
That chin.
Chin, giant wart, and then he gets a bunch of choo-choos pop out of his face.
Oh my god. He looks so hideous, but I love it.
Verily thou hast felt it. Snoff, the time has come to test thy courage. I apologize for the hammy speech, but it's kind of required. I am old.
I am a very old man who has stood here
I love that you can just fucking skip all of his fucking prattling. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task?
No.
Link just standing there, just completely zones out, and just finally comes back in when he asks him, and he's just like...
Are you ready to prove your
Thyself.
courage?
Yeah!
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, no, I was totally paying attention.
Somehow I do not believe you.
Use the up on the C stick.
On the stick. Stick.
Stick.
Yeah, right, looking up on a C-stick essentially, puts you into first-person view, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh god, that is so jarring. Aren't the controls inverted as
Yes!
Oh god. Yes, I remember this now. I remember the other time when we were actually playing this, it was on your Switch, I believe?
Yes, it was on my Switch.
And how you were having trouble with, doing the shooting minigames.
So fucking...
Meanwhile, me somehow getting used to it so easily and then just powering through.
There's no way. Ah!
I think that was probably
Dakubabu!
I think that was my only main complaint about this game, was just that simple fact alone.
Well, see, but it makes, like physical sense. It makes sense when you're holding it with a N64 controller.
But when you're holding it with a, fucking newer age controller...
Yeah, it feels weird.
Oh, god, yeah. That's probably my only complaint about playing older games with these. Is just... like, you'll get jarred by those specific things. And it's just like... this feels wrong.
Come at me, you son of a bitch!
Give me your nuts.
Please. Never say that again.
Too bad, Waluigi time.
Fuck it! I don't care! It's taking too long!
I had a feeling that you were gonna do that right away. I was just like, she's not getting her nuts. She's gonna be really pissed off in a second or two. And sure enough.
Look at this wall! Yeah. No, there are vines out in the main area. You don't need to teach me how to climb vines.
I kinda know how to climb the vines, you know. Just,
thanks, though, I guess.
Just saying. Oh, God. I remember the first time doing that with fucking Breath of the Wild, and we made that exact same joke about how fucking Link, like, must have just been like a dead skeleton by the end.
Well, yeah, because the joke's from fucking
Terminal Montage,
which is a play on how long it takes to get through that first cutscene because of fucking.
Isn't that cutscene like the bane of like a lot of speedrunners?
Yeah.
But they don't have any choice but to deal with it because of how stupid it is.
Forgive me, Master! If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff and hold forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall, which is not how that works. But you know what? It works in parkour.
Actually, in parkour, yeah, that does work. But you have to be very precise with your timing when you hit the ground. Otherwise, you're still taking the full force of it on your legs when you land.
Just all you need to do is watch Mark's video on it.
I was about gonna say, it reminds me of Mark's fucking podcast with fucking Bob and Wade when they're talking about that whole parkour thing, and first he landed, square on his face?
Yeah.
And then the next time he landed square on his ass?
Yeah. Phrase, I broke my butt.
And how he was just...
Very slingshot!
And how when he was finally fully recovered from, landing on his ass, that the other two had already abandoned and ditched him.
Yeah. Police officer comes over. You okay, kid?
Owie. Where are my friends? What friends? Oh, they must have left.
They must have left. Yes. So I have a question for you. For the ocarina, what spot do you put it on?
Generally, I always tend to put it on right.
Fascinating. I always put it on down.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, for me, whenever I have, something that's non-offensive, I'll always stick it to the right stick. Well, I guess I should say...
Right. Right C.
Right C.
Albeit it is essentially the C stick, because a lot of people played this on the GameCube.
But yeah, I always stuck it on the right C stick, just because I'd always keep my offensive or useful gadgets and or fucking things on left or down.
Yeah.
But generally, I would usually always have my inventory always filled up with offensive gadgets or whatever it is that I needed.
Fair.
Maybe I'm the weird one with regards to that, but
that's actually a thing I noticed for a lot of players, is that they'll put the ocarina on the right, but it's always been habit for me to keep it on the bottom.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it specifically is for me, but I've always put it on the bottom.
And then she was a bottom.
And unfortunately, they were both bottoms. Ah!
Oh, God. Fuck, I forgot there was giant spiders.
Yeah, giant skull spiders!
Fucking Christ.
To be fair, the Great Deku Tree is genuinely terrifying.
Well, I mean, the old man has, well, I guess he wouldn't normally have these monsters crawling around inside him, but...
Yeah, because they only appeared because of Goma.
But I still feel like he would still be full of, fucking spiders regardless. Not Skulltulas in specific, just spiders in general, you know?
Yeah. Maybe, the little Skulltulas?
Definitely not the big ones, though.
Definitely not the big ones, though.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense, logistically speaking, because if the small ones could get in, then the big ones could definitely get in, because they would be more powerful, right?
I don't think it's a matter of power and why I say that.
And why do you say that?
I say that more of a statement of, hey, since the Deku Tree is weakened, the bigger ones were able to actually, crawl in.
So you're saying that he doesn't care about the little ones getting in?
Yeah, because he could probably naturally keep them from, doing damage. To this chest
Unacceptable
had a
answer,
fucking
0.
heart.
Unacceptable answer, 0 out of 10. Do not like.
I'm not saying it for your fucking satisfaction, motherfucker.
Well, now you are. No, I'm not.
No.
Why am I like this? You got this.
Yes.
I believe. Not really, but I still believe.
What the hell? What the hell, man?
The hell,
What's
man?
really funny is I technically don't need to do this. I don't even need to be in this room. Take the seeds!
But completionistism.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only reason why we're in here.
Well, that and yeah, because I wanted the gold Skulltula.
Oh, yeah, eh?
Because this is an offshoot path you don't actually have to take to complete the dungeon.
Yeah, you don't really need the compass. Because as soon as you get the slingshot, you're pretty much fucking golden from that point onwards.
Yeah.
Wait, as I recall, wasn't there a way to kill these things one hit? Oh, you're right, the jump slash, because that doubles your damage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cats!
Yes, cats, please don't. Okay, let's see if I can do this first try. Whee!
Breaks her ankles.
See, there have been times when I've done that jump and I've landed just outside of it. And it's like, yeah, no, I just broke my fucking ankles. Fucking...
I was kidding about that, but that's really fucking hilarious that that's happened.
No, that's absolutely happened to me.
Oh, fuck, that's funny. Cats!
Artemis! Are you stooling alone?
Come here, old girl. Oh, I just bumped my mic, I'm sorry.
How fucking dare you?
I shall protect you, Suling, from the chaos goblin that is Artemis. Ugh.
Damn it! I missed.
Aren't you supposed to roll at it from the other platform? On the other side?
Yes, you are, but you can get it from over here. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Fuck!
As she throws a nut.
Throws nut in discontent.
Aren't you like gonna roll and then do like a jump right at the end of your roll?
No, hold on. Damn it! Shut up, I've gotten this before! It's like the fucking goddamn doing the shine spark in fucking fusion. Damn it!
Yeah, don't you like gotta roll off the side and then do the jump attack?
You can't once you roll off the side. Oh no, you can't. Never mind, I'm a fucking liar. Apologies. I'm dumb. No, so it has to be from this corner.
I was gonna say it has to be from that corner, I believe. That makes it incredibly difficult and very touchy. You got this?
I can do this!
I believe. Oh, you bounce off of the thing, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's about right. That fuck! Wrong order!
Well, next time on Sweet Sour... I'm kidding. I believe you could get this done by
Yeah, I got it.
I believe you can get this done by the time we reach the end of the episode. And then have the tree prattle on for way longer than he needs to. Wasn't there like another Skulltula back there? Like on the vines itself?
I already got that one.
No, like I see one on the vines there.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Look at my fucking big brain over here.
Fuck off!
As I recall, wasn't like the deco fucking tree things like also
The
have
sticks?
Yeah, the sticks. Didn't they also have like the same attack strength as like the fucking as the big Goron sword?
No. They have the matching attack strength of the Master Sword against Ganondorf.
Why is that?
You know, it may be because they're supposed to do double damage.
And then just break.
Yeah.
That makes little to no sense to me. But it's still funny that you can, in theory, if you have enough sticks, kill Ganondorf with the fucking sticks if you manage to get there as Child Link.
Yeah, which you can only do if you glitch.
And or cheat. Which I suppose is still a form of glitching.
Yeah.
Me with my casual 80,000 rupees in Tears of the Kingdom.
Mister, I'm going to duplicate.
Oh, God. That was so degenerate of
Please
me.
forgive me, Master. I'll do it. I'll never do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. Which is weird. 23 is number 1.
Do you think I betrayed her?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, boy. But thank you for helping me against your brothers.
I can never show my face in front of them again. I mean, I'm a mute, so, like, I can't actually tell them that you told me.
Oh yeah, right, eh?
Yeah.
I still find it hilarious how, like, after all these years in different Zelda games, that they finally decided, hey, this is why Link is mute.
Oh, it's generally something you can consider anyways.
Well, yeah, because, like, the main reason Link is mute in all games is just because they wanted players to have that feeling of, like, immersion, like they're actually Link.
Good.
But then Breath of the Wild comes out, and then you see Princess Zelda's fucking
diary
entry about Link and how he's just like, I've got all these eyes on me, and I feel like if I'm not the strong silent hero that they want me to be, that I'm going to fuck things up royally. And like that is just like such an amazing characterization.
Yeah.
And explains so much of why most, if not all, the Links are potentially just silent when they're just like talking or interacting with people.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, it's like, oh god, this burden of hero has been placed on me.
So do you know that there's a difference between, say, a version 1 copy of Ocarina of Time and a version 1.1? So,
oh, it's the censorship, right?
Yeah. So, this originally did not have the Gerudo symbol. It had a moon and a star.
Oh, yeah, eh? Which generally makes the version 1 copies of the game that were released and shipped initially incredibly rare and fucking essentially collector's items.
Yeah. Wonder if I can...
I think I might have actually had one at one point, but it was, well, unfortunately stolen because, well...
Fucking sister. There it is!
What the?
Hold on. There we go! I'm in the rock! I have become Relge.
What in the fuck?
The collision box on this particular block is fucked.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, did you knew things about this game?
No.
I don't like that.
0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Like, what the actual fuck? That is something I never thought I would see.
Yeah. It's completely pointless, but there's a few things I know about this game just because I've spent so long playing it, because it used to be one of the only 2 or 3 games I had on the fucking N64.
That makes so much sense. But at the same time, the fact that you know these things both amuses and scares me. Shoot him in the ass. Shoot him in it. Ew, what the hell is that up there?
Oh, those are the Goma babies.
Ew. Can you shoot them now?
Yeah, of course. You don't have to make them spawn. You can kill them. It just helps if I, hit them.
Ew.
Yeah, come on.
I think you gotta aim.
Oh! Oh yeah, I get that one on the first one. Can I state I hate one thing about this dungeon? One specific thing.
And that is...
So, past that specific web is a bombable wall. You cannot bomb it until after you've completed the fire dungeon.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Which forces you to come back.
Is there even anything good behind that wall?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gold Skulltula is on the other side.
That is so fucking funny.
It is so fucking dumb, and I hate it so fucking much.
Well, it makes sense for Link to not be able to bomb that wall, but my goodness, that is so infuriating and makes me laugh.
Why does rolling not cause the fire to go?
Yes.
Because the stick will not break unless it's smacked against something.
Exactly. Wait, as I recall, isn't that how you have to break this web is with fucking rolling on the firewall?
Yeah.
Rolling on the firewall, what the fuck am I saying?
Rolling on the firewall! Rolling!
Jesus.
Roll!
Yeets you. But yes, anyways, as we were saying, there was a lot of censorship that occurred in the first versions of this game.
Ganondorf vomited up blood originally.
There was a lot more blood in the game itself, too, as I recall.
Yes. Not to say that there isn't a lot of blood in this game, because just one traipse down into the well. No, I don't know how I caught myself there.
That was impressive. Generally, I am impressed. Anyways, as I was about going to say,
There was also the music in the Fire Temple.
Yes. Let's see, what the fuck else was I gonna say? Let's see, what else was there? That means that, like, the first versions of this game would have been the gold cartridges, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, I had the gold cartridge.
Oh, lucky. How do you know our secret? How irritating!
Like, I remember having the gold cartridge, and, like, at one point when I was kind of in a bit of a worse time in my life, and this was, like, years ago when I was still deciding where I wanted to really be, I ended up living with my sister for a time.
Yeah.
And she decided one time just to suddenly, it's like, oh, you haven't paid rent, even though I did?
Yeah.
And then kicked me out for no good reason.
What a bitch.
And still kept all of my things. So, like, I had to recollect all of my things eventually. I did manage to get some of them back, thankfully, but not the rarer games, which really fucking sucked.
I hate that.
And yeah, while I didn't have a functioning 64 at the time, I still held on to all of my games because why would I not?
Yeah.
Because, like, fucking, while I couldn't do anything to preserve the games themselves, I could still try to keep them in as good a condition as possible. Oh, hello. You are a giant eyeball in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I just love how much more different Goma is between this game and fucking Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, fundamentally, they're still the same thing, but they're wildly different. You can stun it with a fucking Deku Nut?
You didn't know that?
No, I only ever used the fucking slingshot.
Yeah, no, of course you can use a Deku Nut.
Hello?
No!
What? Hello? Wow, I'm learning. Wow. You fucked that thing.
Yeah!
Jesus.
Yeah, no, like, that's why when, like, in speedruns of, Ocarina of Time, the first thing they do is throw down a Deku Nut. Because it instantly stuns Goma.
The more you fucking know, I guess. Jesus. I legitly never fucking knew that.
Well, consider, its weak point is a giant eyeball.
I mean, fair, but still, like, that's something that I never actually, like, thought of. That's actually really fucking cool. What the hell?
Yeah. Well done, Snuff! Holy shit, you killed that spider so fast!
Literally just fucking me, like, just being amazed by how fast you killed Goma.
Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. You're dying, my dude.
You're dead, my dude. Just tell me what you need to tell me.
I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Have you ever answered no?
I can't say that I have.
I was gonna say, he'll tell you anyways.
I was gonna say, doesn't he just...
He just tells you anyways. A wicked man of the desert casts this dreadful curse upon me. That would imply, specifically, that Ganondorf did get into the forest. And that he got out fast enough to not turn into a Stalfos.
That or he used his magic to protect himself.
Yeah, which is also always possible. But, like, how did the other Kokiri not see it?
It's possible, and I'm just spitballing here,
Yeah.
that the Kokiri probably did sense Ganondorf's approach into the forest, but because of how powerful he was, even at this point in time...
Oh yeah, they kept a fucking distance and were like, no!
They were just like, fuck no, I am not messing with that powerful-looking man. He will literally fucking murder us.
Yeah. No, that's fair. For it is in the sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce!
Oh, God.
I'm still upset that they don't use the goddesses as often.
In their storytelling, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, the golden goddesses are the ones who created Hyrule, but everyone now focuses on Hylia. This is, again, a complaint I had when we were playing through, Breath of the Wild. That because the introduction of Hylia changed how people viewed the world, people don't care about the literal 3 goddesses that created the Triforce in the first place!
I know, right? It's always kind of just like such a disappointment to say in the very least.
Look at them textures fucking rolling together.
I just love like the idea of like fucking a lot of these scenes like just being created in voids and whatnot, and then the camera just kind of floating around the scene.
Whee!
And like I've always like there's certain like nuances in like certain games like where like you'll see a character floating in a black space with the camera floating around them, and it's just like when you think about it, it's really silly in hindsight how they create a lot of these cutscenes.
Yeah, well, because that's something that by the way, this whole scene is just talking about how the goddesses created certain things, like how Nehru created law and brought the color of the sky. Din is the one who brought the land, and Fiore is the one who brought life.
We don't really care about that.
Yeah, no, and so I can't make this go faster, anyways. And it's also an animation trick that they do with 2D animation as well.
Really?
Yeah, they have to imagine where the camera is, so that way they can turn where it sits. That's why you often have model sheets, so that way you can make sure you stay on model even on different angles.
That just sounds wildly annoying.
It is.
I suppose you would know.
God, it is!
I suppose you would know, because you technically have made a few animations on your own channel, haven't you?
I've made one animation on my own channel, but I have done different styles of 2D animation before.
Yes, you have.
Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Proceeds to do that.
Would it be armor that he's wearing?
Yeah, he's wearing armor.
I suppose it technically would be like
because he's wearing a chest piece and shoulder guards.
I suppose that technically would be like a leather cuirass that he's wearing at that point then, isn't it?
No, it's a metal cuirass.
Really?
Yeah.
It's always looked kind of leathery to me in like
the under part is leather, but the top part is actually metal. Like if you look at like the poster of Ganondorf when he's fighting Link, which I got nightmares from when I was a kid. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. But you're my dad!
You're my literal fucking dad and you're goddamn dying.
I'm going to use the last of my powers to give you this magical green stone.
I shall hack up this green stone. You must go meet the Princess of
Destiny.
She is your...
She's my what?
Wait, this is the wrong video game.
The wrong game, albeit the setup is the same.
Yeah, a lot of the Legend of Zelda games were very formulaic.
Well, no! A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time are exact copies of each other, pretty much. You collect 3 things in the considered regular world, then you collect 6 in the dark world.
Oh yeah. No wait, wasn't it 7? No wait, I guess technically Zelda is... No, yes?
Zelda's considered the 7th.
I can't remember.
So that would be Ganon's castle.
Oh yeah, right, because... Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7. But Zelda being the 7th stage, obviously.
Yeah, because when you go up Hera's Tower in A Link to the Past...
I forgot that it was called Hera's Tower.
Yeah. I entreaty Navi.
Goodbye!
This is like genuinely sad. I remember watching this scene as a kid and just like being like the slow, like no music. There's only the sound of him going still.
Yeah.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Snuff.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Like this whole little sequence. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the movie, but have you ever heard of Fern Gully?
Oh, I fucking love Fern Gully.
But yeah, that whole sequence right there just reminds me of like the forest essentially dying around the animals and then trying to do what they can to protect it.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault! Also, what the hell, Mido?
Just blaming Link for everything.
instead of actually, like, listening.
I
Because
swear.
Navi should have just popped out and been like, no, we saved the Deku Tree.
But he was already...
He was pretty much already dead. Stands
Meanwhile,
on
Mido
paper thin.
Meanwhile, Mido telling everybody, Link killed the Deku Tree!
Yeah,
Everybody just like, that doesn't sound like...
Artemis. She's standing on top of our Ritz box.
Anyways,
What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where's the castle?
I'm going away from your face forever. Because you terrify me.
You're not gonna try to leave the forest, are you?
Leaves the forest successfully, doesn't
Just
actually
puts
die.
foot. Like,
You know what? That actually is a really good point. Doesn't anybody who comes into the...
yeah.
How
anyone
did
who comes
Link
in-
not turn into a stall child?
The Great Deku Tree's blessing. Because when his mother died, she stopped in front of the Deku Tree.
Huh.
So the Deku Tree, knowing the importance of Link, protected him with his own magic.
I suppose that would have made him even more vulnerable to Ganondorf at that point in time.
Yeah.
Oh god, so by association Link...
Yeah, we are at fault.
Oh god. That is such a
all
heavy
my
thing.
fault.
That is such a heavy thing to put on a child. What
Yeah.
the shit?
To be fair, that's why the
Why the
Deku Tree sprout tells you when you're an adult, even though, you know, you've been asleep for 7 years and your brain's still that of a child. It's all your fault! Yay! You're adopted! And an orphan!
Link just like, oh.
Because you're different from me and my friends. Because you're not a Kokiri. Because your hair's the wrong color.
And also, yeah, you age, unlike the rest of us.
Yeah. Because you came here as a baby, and then we all pretended that, like, yeah, no, we were totally babies too once. Even though we don't know what the fuck a baby is. Do you know how awkward it was for us to change your diaper? It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, that would be a little weird.
We were all sprouts once, but you are not. You're not a sprout. You don't have a tree. You are not a dryad. You are not like the rest of us.
You could have been a Dryad, but, well, you're not a Dryad, so,
You're not a dryad.
tough luck, I guess. Alright, see you later.
Here, take my clay instrument.
Take my potato ocarina.
Take my potato. When you play on my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and visit back. Come back.
What are my
I'm
words?
sorry.
What are my words?
I am upset and distraught because you're leaving, so I can't speak right.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah. Because you're different than me, not friends.
I just love how after you get out of there, after that whole depressing thing, you're greeted with this upbeat
Right!
music for Hyrule Field. Anyways.
The giant pea hat. Jesus Christ, I forgot about the giant pea hats.
Anyways, next time on Sweet and Sour Gamers.
Yeah, next time on Sweet and Sour Gamers, we go to the castle. I'm also gonna do this now.
Oh my god, of course you would.
Yeah! Why not?
Alright, see you next time, gamers.
See you next time! Bye-bye! Why is the couch digging into my butt?
Yes.
The butt. The butt on.
The butt on.
Artemis, why are you on the counter? Why do you do this to me?